I don't know about you, but I'm ready for more Dishonored. Continue. Old Dunwall sewer, toil and trouble. You've escaped the flooded district, and now you're winding your way back toward the Hound Pit's pub. Yes, I am. Yes, I am indeed. Here in this dank sewer. There's some sort of designs or something on the walls that I didn't catch last time. Pipes. And before I continue, I wanted to come over here. I mean, I realize this guy just kind of shot himself to get out of his agony, but I want to see if he's got anything I can use. Nope. And from what I remember, yeah, I'm full up on pistols because I don't really use those. I'm not on pistols, on bullets because I don't really use those for anything. What could be through here? Nothing. Alright, so through here, we had some of those acid-spewing piranha plants to try and deal with. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh, they're not even shooting at me, they're shooting at the rats. But I can deal with them just by sneaking under. But before I do, I want to try and get this to work one more time. There we go. I figured that could work. Because I wanted to get a good look around up here to make sure that I'm not missing anything important. Well, it looks like the piranha plants are the only things really that warrant looking at. River crust. 50 coins. That's the larger of the two, is it? Are they about the same size? I don't know, this one looks a little bit larger. The larger of the two seem to have 50 coins inside of it. I do remember reading, just in passing, something about river crusts in one of the books that I just glossed over, that I skipped because I didn't want to waste time on it. I really wish I would have read it now. Maybe it'll tell me a better way to deal with them. I think it said they had pearls inside them or something, and that's probably where that 50 coins came from. Now that I think about it. Alright, so we've got 3 more over here. Speaking of coins, there's some right there. Wooden boards, and nothing else here. That is actually pretty disturbing. Alright. So, I actually can't sneak by these things. They just seem to inherently know that I'm here. I don't think they use the same notice. They have different senses than things with eyes or ears. I don't know how they sense me, but they do. That one right there will cover this area if I decide to run that way, but it is just one and I think I can outrun it. A room, a room. Okay, this seems relatively safe. Relatively safe. Sorry. I hear something in there. Yes, I do. I hear a bone charm. And I see money. An ingot of some description. Jelly's next task. Well, looks like we have our clue. Jelly, you daft choffer, here's another one for you. That old witch Granny Rags told me that you'll lose your taste for whiskey in the month of wind, then your eyes will go dim in the month of seeds, and you'll draw your last breath in the month of ice. If you want your share, you know what to do. Wind, seeds, and ice. Well, it's not like these are March and November and February or anything like that. These 3, I don't know the order that these months come in. And so there's a book called The 13 Months. If only there was some way for me to know what order the months come in. What did they say it was? Wind seeds ice. Wind seeds ice. Wind. Okay, let's read this first. Excerpt from a book on the calendar and proper duration of the year. As was laid down long ago, there are 13 months, each 28 days in length. In the last hours of the year, the High Overseer will sound the fugue feast. Okay, cool. Wind. Wind seeds ice. I think that was. Wind. So 5, 2, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 2, 8. Come to me, my pretty. Bone charm. Blood ox heart. Your max mana has been slightly increased. And I am using... I can't just hover over those. I am using tough skin. Your max health has been slightly increased. I think I like that better than extra mana. Swift Shadow, you move forward slightly faster while in stealth mode. That's incredibly useful. Acrobat, you climb slightly faster. I'm not sure if that one does me too much good. It's iffy. Unnerving target 2. Enemies have a moderate chance to miss with guns. I like that one because considering we're going to be going up against Pendleton, Havelock, and Martin in not too long. I'm pretty sure we're going to be going up against some armed guards, so I'll just leave that one on. Robust 2, potions give you moderately more health. I like that, actually. And Spirited 1, potions give you slightly more mana. And considering how much I use potions, I think the expenditure of multiple potions is going to give me more mana in the long run than having a slightly increased maximum mana pool, so I think I like Spirited 1 anyway better. Anyway, useful. And money. 100 coins. For rent. Really? This place is for rent? Huh. Or is it just this little hole that's for rent? I don't know. That's kind of cool. Whoever was here last had a sense of humor. Alright, so a bone charm and money and a book on the proper duration and the proper duration of the year and the order of the months does me no good in trying to take these things out. And I really can't be throwing grenades at them all the time. I've only got 2 grenades. I've got to find a different way to deal with them. Wind Blast, I'm almost certain, would knock them off of their stalks. But I really can't be using mana that way either. And an Incendiary Bolt would be perfect for dealing with plants, I'm positive of that. But I have none of those. A Spring Razor won't do it. And I'm not sure shooting a crossbow at... No, those are sleep darts. Sleep dart? No, it's a plant. I'm not even going to try a sleep dart. Although, if it actually does work, I would feel silly for not using it. But I'm not going to waste a sleep dart on that. Wow. I don't think that actually does any damage to it. It seems to, like, not care at all about that. I wish I could set it on fire. That'd be amazing. As for the pistol, I don't really like using the pistol all that much. Oh, that made it bleed. Maybe I shoot the stock. Shoot it at its weak point. Alright, that thing seems pretty armored. If it's gonna have a weak point, it's gonna be inside. And I don't know why this one's actually not shooting at me. Maybe it knows I'm trying to figure out its weaknesses. And those ones aren't gonna shoot. Okay, so there's 2 big ones and a small one, so there are varying sizes of them. Holy crap, no! Okay, so they're designed to cover each other the way they've grown. So if I'm gonna get a shot off at any of them while they're open, it's gonna have to be from here. Okay. Well, I took a shot. I don't know if it did anything. It's dead, and it's got something for me. But it worked. It worked, that it did. Open wide. Next up. Oh, you're a little afraid, aren't you? That one doesn't want to open. Come on. Okay, that sucks. Open up. You open up then. And I missed. There we go. That one's gone. You... Small one has 25. The large one has 50. So the small one, I don't even know if it had a pearl, or if it just had 25 coins in it. And this thing isn't going to open. Come on, open up. I'm over here. There it is. As for this one, it was a larger one. And my crossbow bolt's back. Sweet, okay, so that's good. And nothing here. Oh, that is... Ugh, those things look disturbing as is, but looking at them in dark vision makes it look even more disturbing. Alright, so that's everything here, and I finally have a use for bullets. I don't really like using the gun that much, because it's got this wide circle reticle, and I prefer a pinpoint reticle. I don't know, it's kind of like using a shotgun in other games. I'm no good with these large circles. I mean, you would figure it'd be easier to line up a shot if you just got to put them inside a large circle, but it doesn't, I don't know, for some reason it doesn't work that way for me. A stone carving of some sort, depicting a whale with a drop above it, a water drop or something. Sir keys off in that direction. I'm guessing it's a whale oil depiction. Hello. Three of them, 3 bullets. Let's try not to miss. Open up. Oops. Yeah, I just did that again. One. Close up. 2. Close up. 3. Alright, so now I've got no way of dealing with these things. I just swam through a body. Putrid. And none of these have any loot. Okay, this one does. Well, at least my bullets are making me some money. And now we've got water all over the place. What appears to be a long swim down. Before I go diving into a place where I may not have any air, let's learn a little bit more about the place.
You are like the rivermen. They spread their nets wide and pull up all manner of things. The sweet, the deadly, poisonous, all together in one catch.
Okay, so she's just repeating herself. Off we go! Okay, this could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. Air. Oh, what the? Why does this game do that? Every time I like barely touch the slightest ledge or something, it plummets me into the water. I'm full on crossbow bolts. Why can't I find any more incendiary ones? Alright, so now that we've got a safe spot, let's head back and see if there's anything we missed. A little bit of money. Nothing through there, I don't think. Come on. Come on. Up we go. Whew. Alright, let's continue. Dark vision makes it hard to see. I can't get up. There it is. Out of air! I'm out of air! Wow. And nothing down here. But I do see some goodies up there. The 3 types of munitions that I need most. Stairs up. Come on. Come on, Corvo, you can climb this! Are you kidding me? There we go. I was actually about to blink up here. I don't see any opposition. And considering how unmaintained this entire place seems, it doesn't surprise me that there's no human opposition here. Though considering the type of items that are here, there's a sewer key only 38 meters away. I don't think it's unreasonable to expect more river crusts up ahead, which means more of a sewer jaunt. However, the sewer key is off in that direction. Granny Rags?
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and singing, and carve a pretty song on your bones.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch!
Slackjaw.
I can make you rich!
Quiet now. Granny needs to concentrate.
Don't kill me. Granny Rag, stop. Stop what you're doing. Can't we at least talk about it?
My knives gotta be nice and sharp to cut into your skeleton, Slackjaw. Nice and sharp.
Well, I don't think I need to hide here. Neither of these two mean me any harm. Holy crap. She's actually got like a whole dead whale up there. I don't know if that's her doing or what, but that's gross. Yeah, neither of these people mean me any harm. What the hell's going on here?
There's my love. Are you ready to help get Slackjaw's bones? Granny has some birthday gifts for you. I've been saving them up in case you ever came back to me.
Gifts for me? But I'm not who you think I am. You think I'm someone courting you, or your husband, or something like that. From what I remember, you think you're some sort of beautiful lady, a young girl, out for an evening on the town, according to what the Empress told me about you. So what I'm trying to get at is that you're crazy. So I have to kill Slackjaw, or no? Okay, Granny, I'll help you. Or no, that's crazy. I can't do that. I'm sorry. You're kind of insane. I don't know. I wish there was a why. I wish I could ask why, but I can't. Maybe I can talk to him.
Not going to help Granny? Well, I'm disappointed. You better leave.
Just up and leave, huh? Slackjaw, what's going on here, man?
Mass man, fancy you showing up down here. Look at the pickle I'm in. Word is all over the street about your little secret, Corvo. You're the one that axed the Empress. Makes sense why you run around wearing that mask. Maybe you could help me out, since we're friends and all.
I didn't axe the Empress, sir. Friends? Alright, Slackjaw, I know you are a trustworthy individual. I have reason to trust you because you have been good to your word. You may be a criminal, but you're not untrustworthy. So I've got every reason to trust you, but Granny Rags has to die. But I have no reason not to trust Granny Rags. She's never given me a reason not to trust her. She's never given me a reason to trust her, but she's also never given me a reason not to trust her. I need time to think, man. Just sit tight for a second. What is this, Granny? Strange-smelling manuscript. Excerpt from an untitled manuscript written in a scrawling hand. And this thing smells weird? Stronger than Scrimshaw, a skull full of guile, whale bile, bones in a pile, white scraped gleaming, kindle fire and crackle fat, big black gobs of spat, fume up, fume up. Feathers, mad-eyed bird fell to ground, seeds nettle needly, needles see, stir a bit. What are you brewing in that bathtub over there? A skull full of guile, that must be his. He must be... A skull full of guile, bones in a pile, white scraped gleaming. She's going to carve a beautiful song in his bones. She needs his skeleton. This is incredibly awkward, and I don't want any part of that. That's gross. Granny, why? What are you doing this for?
Have a change of heart, dearie.
No, not yet. I mean, what you're doing sounds insane. I wish I understood why.
You should leave before I get angry.
If you're not going to explain to me why I should do this, then I'm not going to kill someone that I trust. Criminal though he may be, and honestly, given the opportunity and perhaps for the right price, either one of us would slit the other's throat. Isn't that right, Slackjaw? But still, I have no reason to... I'll take this. Medicinal herbs. And here are the feathers. And I guess those other herbs are part of the concoction too. Ooh, hope he doesn't get mad at me for taking them. What the hell? Help me out here.
She has given herself fully to the outsider.
She is yet another of the outsider's playthings, just like Dowd, just like me. And no telling how many others.
Long ago, Granny Rags danced at court. Men begged to marry her.
Yes, I know about her. And I know about... Well, maybe I don't really know a whole lot about Slackjaw, but... Tell me about the current situation.
Your usefulness is spent. They long for news of your death.
Right, I guess you really wouldn't know between these two the situation. You're only concerned with my situation.
Slackjaw. Horrors raised him. He'll never know his father was a prince.
Wow.
Callista tried to protect her, but they pulled the child from her arms. Oh, the curses she spat at them.
That has nothing to do with Slackjaw.
He deals in flesh, weapons, strong drink. They've always called him Slackjaw. He knows the streets of Dunwall, especially its dark alleys, as well as any man.
Calm down, Slackjaw.
If ever in doubt, which is often, he uses the knife.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
He and his thugs started in Trevor's Alley. Now his influence is felt over the entire island of Bristol. Slackjaw. Horrors raised him. He'll never know his father was a prince. He deals in flesh, weapons, strong drink. They've always called him Slackjaw.
What are you doing here, Granny? There's a rune 44 meters away. A bone charm fairly far, and another rune even farther. Maybe that rune is a shrine to the outsider. Maybe I can get more insight on this there. Ooh, look. The Outsider and the Circumscribed Void. A painting of the Outsider. But who would paint the Outsider? That does look sort of like him. Faceless, though. Key rack. I'll take it. Is that one of Sokolov's paintings? Because I think all of those are Sokolov's paintings. Granny Rag's cameo. That wasn't even worth any money. Sleep darts. Furnace. Okay, so it lights back up once I close it. Well, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Explorer's Journal. Excerpt from the Journal of an Explorer, a Natural Philosopher. Interpretations of the Pandician Carvings, etc., etc. So dreary, dreary, dairy. Dr. Haitian's interpretations of the Pandician Carvings are the height of ignorance. The core theme is not renewal, but dire warning. The central figure is not a benign spirit. It is clearly a monster, and the jewel a type of fetish. The key to its dark potency, perhaps. The panels should be read as follows. The hero figure steals the jewel from the monster and casts it into an unquenchable fire. Thus the monster is made mortal, and the hero is able to slay it, breaking the cycle of terror. There's a note scrawled in the margins that reads, Vera has taken an inordinate interest in my field manuals. Such appetites are unseemly in a lady of her station. I shall have to reprimand her. And then the second note, written in a different hand, so dreary, dreary, dearie. An explorer. A natural philosopher. Panel should be read as follows. The hero figure, I guess that's me, steals the... Can I really be considered a hero at this point, though? Steals the jewel from the monster and casts it into an unquenchable fire, that furnace off to my left. Thus the monster is made mortal, and the hero is able to slay it, breaking the cycle of terror. I know that Granny Rags has not... I've seen her die and turn... She's the fog they were talking about. That one guy that shot himself. The fog that controlled the rats. That's her. I've seen her die before. Back in my early days as an assassin, when I let the guards just wander in and take her out... in my defense, I didn't know they were going to do that to her. But one of the guards walked up and just cut her, and she dissipated into a pile of rats, which then killed them. She's the fog, and of course, she's got Slackjaw now. Yes, I know she's essentially immortal, so that book... The hero figure steals the jewel from... Okay, let me read this first. There are dire warning. The central figure is not a benign spirit. Okay. So Granny Rags is not a benign spirit. It's clearly a monster. So Granny Rags is clearly a monster, and the jewel is a type of fetish. What jewel? The key to its dark potency, perhaps. She has a jewel somewhere. Well, I mean, how was there any doubt in my mind? Holy... Yeah, it just snapped to me. Look at all this. How is this possibly somebody that I can trust? She's a witch. She's got a cauldron made out of a bathtub surrounded by corpses and evil and plague, and she's thriving off of it. And she's about to kill what is essentially an innocent man? Okay, maybe if anybody deserves to be cut up and have his skeleton thrown into a bubbling cauldron, it would be Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton. No, Slackjaw does not deserve this. I mean, his father's a prince. He'll never know it. Raised by a horse, he grew up on the streets, just doing what he had to do. He does not deserve this. And he is Under certain circumstances, he would be a very good man. I can tell that. He's a victim of circumstance, but the outsider has not tainted him. The outsider has tainted Granny Rags. And this book makes it clear that she is a monster. So dreary, dreary, dearie. And she wants to be on my side, or she wants me to be on her side. Anyway, I came in here looking for that. And what is all that? I actually can't make out what that stuff is. Some of it's crossbow bolts, some of it's food. The Dunwall sewer master key is needed to get through this unbreakable door. Look, there is a shrine to the outsider over there. I can tell by that purple glow. And, of course, the curtains. But I can't reach it. Ugh! So I have to make my decision, Slackjaw or Granny Rags. Well, clearly Slackjaw is the one that has to live here. What is this? I mean, not has to live here, but I mean, he's the one that has to survive in this situation. Excerpt from a report on a treatise banned by the Redshore Trade Council, the Leviathan Sorrow. Little is known of Picardi, credited with this series of pamphlets arguing against the whaling trade. Okay. Enslavement, dissolution, harmony. I don't think this one's actually important. Let me just... No, that doesn't help me. Alright, Granny Rags has some sort of a jewel. Is that Emily? I don't know. It's hard to make out what any of this means. I'm just trying to guess. Rats. There's two symbols of rats. Death. Not sure what that is. Harvest. Life. Emily. And what is that symbol? Is this a compass? Is this a calendar? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 separate, 15 if you count the rat. I don't know. So it's not a calendar. It's not the months. Anyway, I just thought that'd be... I'm not really looking for clues in that. I was just interested in the actual image itself. Okay, so I've got to save Slackjaw. Well, here goes nothing. Alright, man. I need the key. Okay, Slackjaw. Granny Rags has to die in this situation.
Oh, no, you don't. I'll kill you and cook you.
You can't kill her with a sword. Not with a sword, you can't.
Okay, well.
There's a copy of the young girl. It's her. Destroy it with the furnace.
Whoa.
It says in one of the books it's the only way to get rid of her forever.
Yeah, I've read that.
Don't look like her.
I have the cameo.
Should I tell the rats it's time?
I have the cameo. That's her jewel. That's her gem. Hello, Granny. Ow!
Think you're going to save him? He's not worth it. Now Granny is going to kill you just like...
I must make you mortal. Place. I wish I could... Oh, I should have talked to her first. To let her know that I've got her cameo. Oh, I don't like this. And I can't talk to her now. But she's clearly evil. I mean, the book was enough to convince me, and her actions are enough to convince me as well. Alright, Granny. It's time to burn!
Bad for you. Granny doesn't need it.
Holy crap, that's bright.
Now you'll do what I
Ah!
And it's too late for you.
What the hell was that? Ugh.
It works best if I boil you alive. Any chance you'll have in the pot, dearie.
Didn't want to do this to you, Granny. Crap. I still don't want to do this to you. Because you've really never done anything to harm me, even though you're evil. But I don't want... Alright, so killing you is actually still going to be difficult.
A fool, and now you're going to die. Come to me, my furry
Damn it.
birdies. Granny has dinner for you.
Whoa! Whoop. Hold on, Slackjaw. I'll be with you in just a second, buddy.
Die, and I'll
What the hell?
smells into your ribs.
Ow!
Right on your skull. That you were a fool.
Rat's fast approach. Damn it, Granny!
What's wrong?
You are mortal now. Maybe I can do this without killing you, but I don't think that would be a good thing for the world, honestly. Have some! Don't you disappear on me this time. Ugh! Sorry, Granny. Get the sewer master key from Granny. Well, that actually wasn't as tough as I thought it would be for somebody who was so well acquainted with the outsider. She's no doubt. That was no challenge. That was nothing. She was an old lady. Oh, evil though she may have been. Alright, Slackjaw. You're welcome.
Wanna know something funny? When we were kids, we were all scared of Granny Rags. Thought she was a terrible witch. Then we grew up and figured she was just a sad old lady. We were right the first time. Now ain't that funny?